The NFL season is officially back, and it is officially week number 1. To kick off week number 1, we have a Thursday night football game between the Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. News has just broke that Travis Kelce has hyperextended his knee at practice and will not probably play in the Thursday night game. The Chiefs are slightly favored in this game as they are minus 4.5 against the Lions. I see the Chiefs playing pretty lackadaisical in this game as they are still coming off a huge Super Bowl victory, so I see them only defeating the Lions 24-21. Then we officially have Sunday football once again, as we have a bunch of teams playing at 1 o'clock on Sunday. To start, we have the Bengals facing off against the Browns at 1 o'clock on Sunday. This is a huge interconference matchup between the Bengals and the Browns, and Joe Burrow likely will not play, so I'm taking the Browns to actually defeat the Bengals again, 24-21. Next, at 1 o'clock on Sunday, we have the Texans taking on the Ravens. We'll be seeing our first footage of CJ Stroud as he takes on his first NFL regular season game as the Texans travel to play the Ravens. And I see this game being a low-scoring contest as the Ravens defeat the Texans 21-9. Next, we have the Buccaneers versus the Vikings. We'll finally be seeing what the Buccaneers offense is made of as they will be led by Baker Mayfield. And I believe that the Vikings will get the job done and will win this game 28-20 at home. Next, we have another in-division game as the Panthers take on the Falcons at the Falcons Stadium. I believe this will be an all-out close game as both teams are pretty evenly matched, and I see the score being 17-14 in the favor of the Panthers. Next, we have the Cardinals versus the Commanders, and the Cardinals will probably be the worst team in the NFL this season, so I see the Commanders taking care of business at home as they defeat the Cardinals 21-17. Next, we have the Jaguars taking on the Colts at the Colts Stadium. Again, this is another good division game as I see the Jaguars destroying the Colts here, probably 35-20. Next, we have a classic that dates back to the 1970s. We have the 49ers taking on the Steelers. The 49ers are looking to see who their quarterback will be this season, as there's many good quarterback battles in that locker room. However, I still see the 49ers winning this game at a score of 21-17. Next, we have another conference game as the Titans take on the Saints. Both of these teams are still trying to find their identity. However, I see the Saints taking care of business at home as they defeat the Titans 21-14. Again, we have another conference game as the Raiders take on the Broncos at the Broncos Stadium, and we will see if Russell Wilson can finally get back to form with Sean Payton as his coach. Even with Jimmy Garoppolo leading the Raiders, I still think that the Broncos will find a way to take care of business with Russell Wilson under the helm as they defeat the Raiders 21-20. Next, we have a Super Bowl rematch between the Eagles and the Patriots, and I think that the Eagles will easily take care of business in this game with Jalen Hurts under the helm. I think the Eagles will beat the Patriots 28-14. Next, we have another division matchup between the Rams and the Seahawks, and the Rams are still paying the consequences for going all in on that Super Bowl. So I think the Seahawks will take care of business in a 21-10 win. Next, we have one of the best games of the week as the Dolphins take on the Chargers. This will be an all-out bloodbath, and two offenses will completely go head-to-head. However, I think that Justin Herbert and the Chargers will be able to take care of business as they defeat the Dolphins 28-24. Again, we have another division matchup as the Packers take on the Bears at 4:25. The Bears are looking to find their identity under Justin Fields, while the Packers are looking to find their identity under Jordan Love. However, I think that Justin Fields is the better quarterback, and he will lead the Bears to victory with DJ Moore. I believe the score will be 21-10. Again, we have another division game as the Cowboys take on the Giants at Monday night at the Giants Stadium. This will be a very interesting game to watch. However, I think that the Cowboys will easily take care of business as they will defeat the Giants 28-10. And rounding out week 1, we have probably the best game of the entire week as the Bills take on the Jets on Monday Night Football. We will finally see how Aaron Rodgers can perfect the Jets and see if they can return to winning. I believe that the Jets actually will beat the Bills because they are playing at home, and I believe the score will be 21-17 in the Jets' favor.